Yo, what is going on, guys? I know, what was it, last week that I do a video? No, I think it's been about 2 weeks since I've done a video. But the last video I was doing, I was talking about promos. I did pick up a couple. Um, I didn't grab my binder. Let me go grab that real quick. Okay, we're back. So, like I've been saying, a couple of weeks ago, I went to a couple shows since then. One was in Bradenton, or actually, the most recent show we went to was in Bradenton, which it was a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it was packed. But there was actually a lot of tables there, which is good because I was able to pick up a couple things. We'll go ahead and talk about the promos first. I did happen to grab the Blastoise from Stellar Crown stamped. Like I said, I was looking into picking up some stamped promos. I also picked up the Venusaur from Stellar Crown. I don't know. I just like the exclusivity of these. I mean, they're pre-release, so I believe you can only get these ones in the Build and Battle decks. The Reshiram from Journey Together, the Salamence from Journey Together. Then we also got the Liepard from Brilliant Stars, and also the Machamp from Lost Origin, which it was funny. Whenever I picked these up from the seller, he was like, "Oh, I didn't realize these were that cheap." I'm like, I did my research. I didn't like go into it too much, but I'm like, yeah, I know they're kind of cheap, but that's why we do our research on these things. We research what we're buying instead of just going to shows and willy nilly buying random things. I also did pick up, which if you're in Henry's Discord, Henry Poke Corner's Discord, check it out. It's really good. There's a lot of great people in there. But they have a little show off your card section, and I did pick up another Lugia for the collection. So yeah, that one's pretty cool. I hadn't seen that one yet, so I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up. Another thing that I recently picked up during trades at the Bradenton show was I took my one of my Ascendant Hero ETBs, Twilight Masquerade ETB, a couple Surging Sparks booster bundles, first illustration box, and two Pokemon Day boxes. I took those, and I ended up finding one of my grails that I've been looking for, mostly two, because I really still think this card is undervalued for where it's at. But I went ahead and picked it up. Uh, Funny story about it was me and my wife were kind of running around, racing around trying to see who can find it first, just so that way we know that we have it. So we kind of split up, and we kind of it was funny. We ran into each other a couple times. I didn't realize she was standing at the same table I was at one point until she turned around and goes, "Oh hey!" But anyway, we found the Celebi V from Fusion Strike in a 10. I also did pick it up in a 9, just in case I could not find it in a 10. Um, but the one we picked up in a 9, I thought about cracking it, resubmitting it, but it was a little bit top heavy compared to the 10. So I probably won't do that. I'll probably just leave it in a 9 for now. Maybe give it to my daughter or something. Just hold on to it for now. Um, the other thing that we also picked up, which I was surprised I saw this out in the wild. I've been looking for the last 3 months for one in the wild. I did not want to buy one off TCG Player, mostly because I want to look at it. I want to have it in my hand. Um, but we finally found one. We found a Silver Tempest booster box in the wild. Have not seen one in like ever at a show. Um, we ended up picking it up, paid cash for this one, but I mean, I already traded for what I wanted. I just didn't bring enough steel to trade for it, so I will be probably taking some more steel to probably just sell just to recoup from this. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes at the next show or wherever, whenever we decide to go to another show. But yeah, the reason I've been wanting one of these is because if y'all been following along, you know I did pick up the Rayquaza VMAX right before the big spike up. Just because Rayquaza set's coming out, I kind of figured that the Rayquaza cards are going to start jumping, and with it being Silver Tempest, the trainer gallery, y'all know I like my trainer galleries, so I had to pick it up before it went up. Which that day at the show in Orlando, I did pick up the graded and the raw. Um, Basically, what I'm gonna try to do, hope that the raw keeps going up. My recent market watch video, it is around 170. Getting closer to that $200 mark. This I picked it up for like 105. And then the graded one, I think I picked it up for about 320. I don't remember exactly, but what I'm hoping for is that the raw can keep going up. If the raw can go up to the price where I paid for both, I'll end up selling the raw, maybe sending it in. It is a pretty clean copy, so I might send that one in, get it graded, and flip it that way. But the other two, Well, the other thing back in, I think it was December, whenever I got my first tag submission back, I took the Lucario from Mega Evolution, which came back at 10, and I traded for Lugia V. Now, this one, I did send in and get it graded. It came back at 9, but a little bit of whitening on the bottom, but that doesn't really matter to me. I like the card. I just wanted it encased in a slab, and if it came back at 10, that's cool. But what I want to do with the tag slabs is I want to get that background, the extended art background. That's why I kind of like tag a little bit more than PSA, because of the extended art backgrounds. It kind of just hides like the grade and the information just kind of hides there. Um, but yeah, with that being said, I got the two big hits and the booster box. I also have the ETB here with the Lowland Vulpix. So the only thing I really need left for Silver Tempest, because I really like Lugia. That's the main reason why I like collecting Silver Tempest is for Lugia. The only things I really need is Pokemon Center box, which I think that is $50 cheaper than the booster box right now. So I don't know. I'm gonna wait, see if that one comes down. Um, Whenever I don't know if that one's gonna come down though, so I might just have to get some more target drops and probably trade for that one if I can even find that one. Also, the Build and Battle Stadium. I think that stadium box looks pretty sick. That one would probably be something I want to open just because it has the collection box in it you can use to store cards in. But yeah, that being said, I really like the aspect of being able to pick something up for MSRP. I mean, I work nights, so I'm kind of got an advantage with target drops and stuff like that. Unfortunately, last night with the Walmart drop, I mean, we got in straight at the drop time, and we sat there for 2 hours almost, and still did not get put in the line to be able to buy anything. Um, but with Target, I'm able to kind of get it sometimes. I think I've missed out on a couple drops recently, just because of timing with work and stuff like that. But I also did pick up a Chaos Rising booster box, which that I'm undecided if I want to hold that because I do like Greninja, or if I'm gonna see what price it is at release and try to trade that for something else too. But that's just what I've been doing. I've been trying to trade some stuff that I've gotten at MSRP to get stuff that I kind of like and want, and know I'm gonna hold on to for a lot longer than something brand new. But yeah, like Ascendant Heroes, I have one ETB now. I've sold two. Well, sold one, traded one. Crown Zenith, I have a Perfect Order one, but I know that one's not too hot right now, and I don't really mind Zygarde. I've played with him in ZA. I think he's pretty cool. I think Zygarde's gonna be a bigger hit later on for the kids that are playing ZA now and getting used to Mega Zygarde. Like my daughter, she says she likes the Mega Zygarde card. I kind of like it too, but just because it's like it kind of pops out. And once you see it in person, I wonder if you'll have a different opinion on that too. Um, but I really do think the kids playing ZA now are going to have a real big hit for Zygarde. I mean, even if that drops down or I can get another one, I'll probably rip that one open. I don't mind Perfect Order. It's got a lot of playable cards in it, I believe. So, Pokepads, which I think we've pulled about 6 Pokepads now. So, we have enough to build a couple decks with the Pokepad. But yeah, just try to figure out whenever you're going to these shows exactly what you want and what you want to hold. Are you going to want to hold a Perfect Order ETB whenever it drops to 0 or whenever it drops to MSRP, below MSRP? Are you going to want to hold, I don't have it with me right here, but are you going to want to hold, do you want to hold a booster box that's still in print for the next 2-3 years whenever it's trading just barely above MSRP? Would you want to do that? Now, I'm not talking about like Destin Rivals or anything like that because, Destin Rivals, Destin Rivals. Phantasmal Flames is Phantasmal Flames. I still think a lot of people, it is a nice Charizard. For me, I don't know. I think there's going to be a better Charizard out there later on down the road. There's always something better, there's always something newer. Um, there's always something that's going to catch someone's eye and take it off the main, or take it off something that's been out for a while. With Phantasmal Flames, I think it could have been done a little bit better. And like I've said, the same with Destin Rivals, it could have been done a little bit better with just keeping the Gloria Team Rocket on it. But with Phantasmal Flames, I mean, we don't really have that many fire Pokemon in there. Why is it even? I know the Charizard, but why is it called Phantasmal Flames if you have like one fire type Pokemon in there, really. I also think the set might have been done a little bit different if they would have had the Gengar in there. I think we probably would have had a different outlook on the cards and the valuation. And if the Gengar was in that one, would Ascendant Heroes be this hot right now? I mean, I got a lot of what ifs right here. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all think. If the Gengar was in Phantasmal Flames, would Ascendant Heroes be this hot right now? I mean, we got the Chikachu. um, but other than the Trikachu and the Dragonite, I mean, the Dragonite card looks very nice, especially in Japanese. The texture of it and everything. I think it just pops a little bit better. I have not seen it in English yet in person, but I have had the Japanese one in person. So, I mean, I don't know, just like the what is it, the Mega Floette? That card looks beautiful in person. I've seen it. Somebody else was buying it as I was pulling up to it, so I wasn't able to pick that up. But I am looking for one of those at a show too. So I don't know. I've just been having fun being able to trade product that I've been getting at MSRP lately. Whenever it's especially hard to get at MSRP for stuff that's out of print, stuff that's graded, stuff that I already like. I know I'm gonna want more later that aren't overpriced right now. I think the Celebi was about 330. I got it for, and it's like, why is this card only 330? I don't understand the market sometimes. And I mean, I know Celebi is not that big of a Pokemon. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, so that's why I went ahead and picked up the card. I just anything from Fusion Strike, whenever Fusion Strike is hard to hit from, and the booster box is getting expensive, and we have certain cards that are less like I know I'm talking about price. I'm not making it about the price. I'm just talking about, in my opinion, I think that card in the future, if I would have waited any longer, I would have had to pay more for it. And there's certain cards out there that I think are like that, based off the artwork. Like the artwork for that card is very nice. I like it. It's Celebi flying through the forest. It actually looks like she is reviving that tree in the card. It looks like she is flying through the forest, reviving the trees. So I know it's kind of hard with the glare, but that's what I think of that card. So that being said, guys, come on, let me know down in the comment section. What are y'all doing with the stuff that you are holding on to? Are you willing to hold on to a booster box that's brand? I know this isn't brand new, but brand new for another 3, 4, 5 years because it's still in print, especially if those printers catch up, and that's where they start. Is I don't know. They might even hit Prism. They might even hit 151 again. I don't know. Who knows what Pokemon's doing? Um, I don't think they'd hit 151 by 2008 or 2028. Wow, 2008. Um, yeah, that's just my opinion. If y'all picked anything cool up lately, like I said, if you want to join Henry's Poke Corner Discord, go check out his channel, give him a like or give him a subscribe, and join the Discord and show off some cards in there that you've been picking up lately. Great people in there, great conversations. He has a members chat if you join his members channel, but yeah, it's a great experience being in that Discord. It's changed my mind on, just lately, a lot of people have been talking about the money, and I was thinking only about the money and the value of certain things for a while, but now I'm getting back into my collector side. And I really think that's what this hobby needs is to find their collector side. So, but that's it for today. I'll let y'all go and I'll catch up with y'all on the next one. Have a good one.